machine?
Yeah, he has a much better step of bike. He has a first version of 2019. It's not the last. I mean, it's not the one we use for the season, but it's approximately the new version. So from what he used till Sunday, last Sunday, it's a big step. Will be interesting listen his comment.
We look forward to hearing them. Thank you. We look forward to hearing his comments.
Thank you.
The moment we've all been waiting for since it was announced that Jorge Lorenzo would move over to Repsol Honda. He is out on circuit on a Honda as Tito Rabat just tries to find a way onto the bike and lifts his own leg up, still injured of course, but so desperate to come on. We want to look at Jorge, come on, number 99. Here he is, out there on the Honda. How will it go? The 5-time world champion who was smooth as silk on a Yamaha. He fought his way through a year and a half of pain with Ducati before getting to winning ways. How long will it take him to get to grips with the World Championship winning machine?
Well, he's trying to join a very elite and exclusive club. Eddie Lawson on a Yamaha, Honda and Cagiva, Loris Capirossi on a Yamaha, Honda and Ducati, Randy Mamela on a Suzuki, Honda and Yamaha, and the late great legendary Mike Harewood on a Norton, MV and a Honda. The only 4 riders in history that have won Premier Class races for 3 different manufacturers. Well, this man can join that exclusive club next year. Jorge Lorenzo, of course, victorious in MotoGP previously for both Yamaha and for Ducati. And now here he is, starting a new chapter in his already illustrious career on the Repsol Honda RC213V.
There have been some that have said this is a weapon, this is a bit of an animal. The 2018 Honda, certainly not as much of an animal as the 2017 Honda was. Cal Crutchlow even has said he thinks that Jorge might find this a bit of a struggle, because you remember, you cast your minds back to Austria early in the year.
Fair play, I mean absolute fair play. That takes some serious guts, some serious commitment from Tito Rabat just to even want to be out there. Full credit to him.
It will be steady as she goes for Jorge Lorenzo. As we mentioned before, he's carrying injury. He was not at his beautiful best on Sunday or over the weekend here in Valencia. It was a 12th place finish in treacherous conditions in the end.
Yeah, another massive boost as well, Steve. Some of the intriguing aspects of the Lorenzo Ducati deal, the Lorenzo Honda deal, of course, he goes straight into HRC armed with recent information on exactly what the strengths and weaknesses are of the Ducati. I'm sure Takeo Yokoyama, the HRC project leader, is going to be really keen to sit down Jorge Lorenzo in a meeting room very shortly with a blank sheet of paper and go, here you go mate, fill this in and talk us, give us all the key details of what Ducati are up to. And of course Alberto Puig would have been looking at it like this: if we take Jorge Lorenzo, all we are doing is seriously strengthening our own position, because we'll have Marc Marquez and Jorge Lorenzo in our team, and at the same time
weakening the opposition.
Totally weakened Ducati. I'm not knocking Danilo Petrucci, but Jorge Lorenzo is a 5-times world champion, one of the fastest men we've ever seen. Whatever motorcycle this man has ridden in 125, 250s in MotoGP, he's won on.
It's going to be something very special. It will look real. I mean, at the moment, with a plain black bike, a number 99 looks good on anything. It will be so odd, won't it, to see a 99 on a Repsol Honda machine. I'm pretty sure that Marc Marquez will have been glued to his screen in the last 10 minutes watching Jorge Lorenzo out there. Of course, he knows what Jorge Lorenzo is capable of. Since Marc Marquez came into the World Championship in 2013, he has won all of his championships bar one in every year, and that one went to Jorge Lorenzo. So the best of the best, as we now see another rookie exiting pit lane.
Well, what we do know is Jorge Lorenzo, he's not scared, he doesn't shirk a challenge, does he? I mean, to go into HRC when Marc Marquez is quite clearly the kingpin in there. 5 times a world champion the last 6 years for Marc Marquez. As Fabio Quartararo then, when he's been chomping at the bit, hasn't he? At one stage I thought they were going to have to strap him to the chair in that Petronas Yamaha garage, but finally he is unleashed on a factory Yamaha for the very first time. Special moments in this young man's career, of course, still a teenager, is the number 20.
Like, there's a lot of people who are looking at the 4 rookies that come up. That will be a fierce battle, by the way, that Rookie of the Year, that are saying it's bound to be Pecco Bagnaia who's going to be the Rookie of the Year. It's bound to be Joan Mir on the factual
in his son's career. He's not shy of expressing an opinion or two himself, actually, as Papa Lorenzo. In fact, a few times got himself in a bit of hot water. A few times his son has actually had to take into social media and go to the media as well and sort of apologise for some of his father's frank opinions.
Yeah.
But the soft front tyre, Steve, Lorenzo loves it. He likes the feel it gives him. Certainly with his riding style, you know, silky smooth on the brakes, the high corner speed, the fast entry in. The Honda, I can't recall the last time I saw anybody on a Honda race the soft front tyre. Marc Marquez and Cal Crutchlow, so often they have to race the hard front tyre because you have to jam that Honda in hard on the front end on the brakes, and the soft front tyre just can't hack it.
There he is, just leaving some of that Michelin rear down on turn 13. What will be maybe encouraging in the early signs here is that Jorge Lorenzo has completed 7 laps. He might be about to come in, but it wasn't a 1 lap out and straight back in, no, I'm not happy. Because when he first went out on the Ducati, I seem to recall there being quite a lot of moves and changes going on. He was not comfortable in the early stages. Here's a couple of Italians then on your screen. Franco Morbidelli out there, official team name to remind you for next year then, for Morbidelli and Quattararo, the Petronas Yamaha SRT. You've got to believe, Matt, that having come off a 2017 Honda, which was a bit of an animal, let's be honest about it, this is going to feel like
just chucking on a nice comfy pair of slippers.
Exactly, yeah, really, really comfortable bike to ride, smooth handling.
The problem that Morbidelli and Nakagami, I heard them say a few times this year, Steve, okay, yeah, they had the 2017 spec RC213V, which Marc Marquez was able to win a world championship on, but we do know that bike last year was slower on a straight line. HRC this year did an amazing job of extracting more horsepower